Okay, let's give it another shot. Hopefully it'll work. Let's go back on this. Let me hurry up and get to this then. So this is, the thumbnail is this. It's a makeup bag. I got it at Ross for what, $10? And as you can see, pode escutar? E meu live é melhor? Funciona ou não? Okay. So as you can see, it's a double-sided, right? And it'll roll up just like a knife roll. I'm almost tempted to think, like, look, it zips up. Okay. So I'm almost tempted to think, like, in some ways it's better. Now, obviously, it's not going to fit really huge ones. You can fit big ones down here at the bottom. Okay. But once again, they're clear. They're not going to be nearly as heavy duty, but it is wood across here. So actually, in that sense, it's kind of better because it's stiff, unlike our knife rolls, which are not. So, this is a very legitimate option. And of course, pink is my color, Tacta Pink. Yo, back again. Thanks, Jason. Come back. So it's Tacta Pink. And of course, look, got a couple of my pink knives there. You see that? Tacta Pink. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. If you don't have a knife roll, I think it's a really good way of both storing, displaying knives, as well as it's portable. So, I mean, it really is a win-win-win. Okay, and then so getting back to tactical. So you've got your tactical thing. Jason, you mentioned you put Wu-Tang on there. That kind of helps. But again, these are so tactical. What I wanted to mention was, something like this is way more gray man. It still serves, pretty much most of the functions that a tactical backpack does, right? More or less, I don't think you lose that much, but what you gain is gray man. You gain so much in terms of, being under the radar, concealability, that kind of thing. And, just not screaming tactical, right? So it's got this little open thing here for electronics and stuff like that. So we've got a little thing here. So you've got, pretty good organization. It also has this thing, the hidden tech pocket. So that's where this comes in handy. So you can really kind of, so this comes in handy, that part there. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the hidden tech pocket, which is cool. These tactical backpacks sometimes have stuff like that, but I don't think this one does. Let's see. I'm going to create, go bags with all of these, though. Yeah, see, this one doesn't have that. And then, talk about gray man. That is super gray man. Now, it's not tactical in the slightest, but if you want to go really, 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 really stealth, this is it. The other thing that this gives you that nobody wants to talk about, I just feel like we need considerable more diversity in the sort of, prepping, tactical, whatever, YouTube world out there. We lose track of the morale factor, right? I keep talking about this in my videos. Morale factor is something I think we forget about, right? Morale is everything. Morale is the difference between living and dying. Now, I get it. You need food, shelter, water, okay? But you can have those things and still not make it because your morale is low. Vice versa, we can survive physically far more than we sometimes think we can, especially when morale is high. The power of the mind is quite incredible. The most dramatic story of that is the story of a guy whose mind caused him to freeze to death. So there's a story of the Great Depression back when people used to do, I think it was called rail riding, or was that what it was called? Where hobos would jump on rail cars and they'd go from town to town like that, right? And one guy hopped into a refrigerated car and jumped in and closed the door, and it locked. And he realized he was in a more or less refrigerated one. And he was like, oh my God, I'm going to freeze to death. I'm going to freeze to death. And so he's all huddled up and freezing to death. And fala, que? O quê?
Não tá me fazendo passar vergonha, não, né?
Qual com casa? Casa vergonha o quê? Fala.
Fala no dia que eu pedi para você comprar minha bolsa.
Ah, tá. That's
Não fala.
That backpack needs a spot for a water bladder. You mean the Totoro or this one? I think you mean the Totoro. Let's see, water bladder. I haven't even opened this yet.
Bem simples. É meio
Oh my God.
China.
Oh, here it is. Oh, it's got a little like ear. It's so cute. Okay, yeah, definitely no place for a water bottle or water bladder. So it's got a little bit of a liner here for the foam. So maybe you can tear that apart and stick a water bladder in it. I don't know. You could definitely create secret pockets in here, though. You know? So let's see. So what was I saying? Oh, so the guy jumped into this thing and then literally wrote in the ice, I'm dying. Right? And then when they found him in the morning, he was quote unquote frozen to death. But the weird thing is it was merely a refrigerated. It wasn't a freezer. So technically, it literally was not cold enough to kill a person. It was just cool. And it would not have killed him. But he mistakenly thought he was in a freezer car, not a refrigerated car. And his mind drove him to die. So that's the whole morale thing. Goondocks, welcome. All right, so that's where we are with the tactical backpack, semi-tactical gray man, and full-blown undercover high morale factor. Okay, now I mentioned this for morale factor. This will put a smile on literally anybody's face. But for women, children, it's going to put a big smile on their face, especially for children. Imagine how shit your morale would be if a kid is just having a shit time and then ends up dying. I mean, just imagine how rough that is going to make your adventure. I mean, it is not going to be fun in the slightest, okay? So morale factor, we forget about it. Morale factor here. Morale factor here. This is my coin. This is where I keep some of my coins. But, you know, it's got a little thing that I can, you know, strap things to, which I have with a carabiner. I mean, this kind of thing is both useful and it's got morale factor. Pardon me, I got to other morale factor stuff. I can't find my mouse.
O que é isso? Eu quero.
Não.
Por que você está dizendo não para mim? Eu digo não para tudo.
Não, é para mim. É só para mim.
Não. It's me.
Look at that. It's so cute. Its tail is the thing. I mean, these things are so creative and funny and cute. Like, if you're going to have a bag, and let's say I create, I don't know, I can keep, ammo in this or a survival kit or a first aid kit. Why not have it in something like this versus something really tactical? Because this serves, again, the dual function of morale. Here's another morale thing. Look, I got this for like, I don't know, like a couple bucks, $1 or $2 or something from, the discount section because it was, but it's that Clue game. We've all played Clue, hopefully. If not, you're heathen and you need to go to hell. Because, this is a great game. It's a timeless game. It's easy to play, simple to understand. I remember the last time I played it. Yeah, it's been forever. It was still fun. I was probably a young adult when I played it, and it was still fun. But again, morale factor. In any kind of survival situation, we're going to spend minimum 50, if not 80, 90, 95% around fucking sitting around. Okay? We're going to spend a shitload of time bored out of our fucking minds. That's why I always make a big point of playing cards, little tiny travel games, things like that is going to be big for morale factor. We really underestimate, or to quote George Bush, misunderestimate morale factor. And then I got this thing too here. This is a safety thing. I'm going to get this for riding when I'm on my bike. There we go. Hey, hold on. There we go. And then this. So this is good. I need to carry this around. So this is, this is good. I'm going to, carry this around. I'm going to start EDCing this as well. Just, I'm going to put this in my car even, if you pull over for a flat, put that on your arm so you don't get run over. You'd be surprised how often people get sideswiped and fucking killed accidentally on the side of the road. Okay, so there's that. Lastly, if raw liver wasn't enough, now I'm going to introduce you guys to some more Hollywood weirdness. So you take one of these cups, right? I got this at the dollar store. It's got the bowl with the wooden handle, and you microwave some hot water. And I get shot glass here, and it's puppy formula, or you can use cat formula. You can also fortify it with mayonnaise, with spirulina, other kinds of nutrients. I put some probiotic in there, and you get this eyedropper, and this is how you feed little orphaned little rat babies. And let me show you. Hopefully I won't spill the water. Okay. All right, so here's my rat care sweatshirt. I've raised, I can't tell you how many orphaned little rescue babies. Let's see if we can see him. So I stuff it with tissue, with cotton. Let's see, can you see him? Oh, there he is. Can you see him? There he is. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Can you guys see that? There we go, baby. We're naming him Baby Tony. At first, I wanted to call him Nick because originally he was a refused Nick. He was like, no, I don't want any formula. No. Okay, I think he's done already. So I'll grab him out and show you guys real quick. That is a baby black rat.
Alex.
Hey, Alex. So that is what you call a black rat, also known as a roof rat, also known as Rattus rattus, also known as an English rat, versus the Norwegian rat, aka Rattus norvegicus, the Norway rat, because the English mistakenly thought that rats came from Norway. Actually, rats had not even reached Norway yet at that time. They mistakenly thought that the Norway rat was from Norway, and it wasn't. The Norway rat is what we also call the brown rat. They're the big old sewer rats. These are the roof rats. These guys live up in the palm trees of Los Angeles. Can you guys see? And you can see, look, see his tail? He's got an actual black tail. And he's got a little bit of a white tummy. Can you see? White tummy. Oh. So they're really kissable. I think he's a little bit mad now. Why'd you wake me up? I was napping and I was hiding. And they're going to get real squirrely in a couple of days. So, And then let's see. Maybe he wants to go in the sleeve. Maybe he wants to go in here. I want to go in there. Yeah, I want to go in there. See, I prefer that. And then I've literally raised these guys right here where they just sleep in my sweatshirt. So okay, happy birthday, Alex. Oh yeah, that's right, Alex. I forgot it's your birthday. Happy birthday, kangaroo mom type. What the heck? Oh, I'm kangaroo. I get it. Well, he's in my armpit somewhere. I think. Oh shoot, where'd he go? Hey, you come out here. Where are you? Uh-oh. I don't know where he is anymore. He's so tiny. He's right here. He's so tiny I can't even feel the weight.
Quem é Natália?
Okay. Mandy. Hi, Charles. It's Natalie. Why are you ignoring me on Instagram? Who's Natalie? Now say. I haven't logged into Instagram in a while. Let's see.
Lady Jack.
Now say, give me Mandy.
Ignorou?
Não sei.
Ela falou que você está ignorando ela no Instagram.
Sim, não sei. Okay, Jason, you mentioned the Squirrel Master. Okay, so check it out. I used to think that was just a big joke, right? But I don't know if you know, out here in California, probably in every other penitentiary in the U.S., but inmates really do rescue baby squirrels. Then they raise them just like I am here, and then they bond or whatever, they imprint onto that person. And what happens is they stick with them and like literally just spend the rest of their lives just attached to that inmate, and they will literally have pet squirrels in prison. So that whole notion of Squirrel Master is like totally based in reality. I mean, I know they made it a big joke, but yeah, it's definitely like Squirrel Master, but he's right here. Oh, he's right here. Okay, so I'm getting 2 Rough Rider knives, a purple high heel with 2 blades, and a pink, orange, and yellow tie-dye. The tie-dye, is that the flipper, the assisted flipper? That series? CRKT Pia and a dog flare. I don't know what a dog flare is. Okay. So let's see. So I showed you my pink. I showed you my pink thing here. And then
A pessoa só entrou aqui no chat para falar que você estava ignorando ela.
Mas
eu tô de mau humor agora, vou gravar.
Mas eu não conheço o quê? Okay, so I got blown up here. I don't know who Natalie. That the one that's married? I had 2 flying squirrels as pets when I was a kid. Where are there flying squirrels? Because I'm pretty sure they're not on. They're not in California, because in California, I mean, don't get me wrong, we do have tree squirrels, but we have ground squirrels, which I believe is why we don't have prairie dogs. We have ground squirrels, and they're enormous. Ground squirrels are like groundhogs. They're just very big. SOG flare? I don't know what flare is, the SOG flare. Anyway, I'm going to, if there is anything, guys, I'm going to have to end this because I just got put on blast here by a married girl. And now looks like Mariana's pissed, so she's on. My dad had a friend that did exotic animal shows, and we got them from him. So flying squirrels, are they from South America? Anyway, I think that's it. So that's it for the backpacks. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to do the unboxing. And I've got other... Man, I'm popular today. You know, you get a vacation and you got all these hoes in different area codes. You know what I mean? I got hoes in different area codes. So let's see. Here's Simone, one of my favorite. Okay. This is the ProTech Mordax Mass Drop collab. I mean, that blade shape is so sick. Slicey. And here we go. Here it is. So, what does that say on there? $59. It looks like it says DISC, which is probably discount. SOS kit pouch, black leather, Victorinox. I'll do a more thorough unboxing of this later. Oh yeah, I'm a Oya. So you got a Velcro thing here. So this is where the Swiss Champ is supposed to go, in there, and then you've got sharpening stone, paper clips, and then you've got a mechanical pencil here. Something just fell out of it. Oh. There.
Isso é para guardar tipo card?
Okay. Oh, the cuica. Okay, I don't know if you know this, Jason, but the cuica is actually not the name of the drum. The drum is named for the animal called the cuica, which I believe is a marsupial. It's basically an opossum. It's basically a Brazilian or Amazonian opossum, and they make little sounds like ee. And because the cuica has that sound, obviously, they called it the cuica. Cuica primeiro é animal, não é? E o percussão é depois, né? Sim. Yeah, I don't. I'm sure you know, Jason, but a cuica, you wet a piece of leather. They have a metal piece that attaches to the leather drum head, and then you rub in and out, and that's how you make that sound. And then you alter the sound by pressing in and out on the drum head. So, bye at the mall. I'll be with the video tonight. Okay, thanks, Alex, for checking in. And this is the mechanical pencil. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and kill this. Oh, here's some of the nylon rope, which... Does anyone have the Swiss Champ? If you want to comment below what you think about the Swiss Champ. I'm pretty sure they're super expensive. Don't know that I like Swiss Army enough to get a Swiss Champ. So there's that. Anyway, and this side has a compass, which looks like a high quality compass. Oh yeah, matchbook here, which is really cool, like a custom-made matchbook. Although you could easily just chop a real matchbook down to size. So I'm going to experiment with that, see if I can get that to happen. And then, oops, excuse me. And a little ruler. So there's that. I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm gonna log out. This has just been too much drama, and I got to roll out anyway. I'm gonna hit some barbecues, and what you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna do? You gonna barbecue? You gonna I don't know, do stuff? What are you guys gonna do for Memorial Day? So there's that. I mean, this looks old. Look at that. I think these have been long discontinued. Look at that. It says 03. I wonder if that means 2003. I'm going to go home from work and relax in a food. Bro, you got to work? That sucks. The Swiss Champ is way too go-go gadget knife for me. Way too much happening there. I agree. I've heard that from a lot of people. Like, I've heard some real hardcore, I think it was Tobias, but some hardcore SAK people, you know, Swiss Army knife people who are like, Swiss Champ, like, everyone's trying to buy the Swiss Champ, and then they leave it at home. It's too gosh darn big. So I really just wonder about the whole Swiss Champ notion. However, for the first time in my life, because of something like this, I'd be putting it in a pouch. It's more realistic. I mean, I might literally lose my mind and invest in a Swiss Champ, and then just have it in this carry pouch and maybe put it in my go bag, because that's not bad. I mean, a Swiss Champ would probably be fantastic for a survival situation. I don't know enough about it. I don't really look into it because, again, just the Swiss Champ is just way too extra, you know? So anyway, I think I'm gonna cut this here because it's just a really embarrassing live stream. This just was a disaster, and I need to go handle these hoes in different area codes. So, all right. If there's nothing else, guys, I'm out. Tá bom? Fala tchau. Tá bom? Yeah, she's sad. Oh, well. Uh-oh, she's pissed. Bye, Mariana. Okay.